about that for being on cue? I'm Tom Barnes. This is Stories from the 78 here in the Ravenswood neighborhood, and they got a fun event going on this weekend, and that's where I brought my friend Jenny in to explain. Hey, Jenny.
Hi, how are you?
I'm awesome. So the event that Dovetail, Begyle, and others are there, or is it just those two?
So it's between the two breweries here. So Dovetail right here at the corner of Belle Plaine and Ravenswood.
And that's who you work for?
That's who
Yep.
I work for. And then down the street, just about a block, is Begyle Brewing as well.
When you say down the street, you really do mean it's just down the street.
You can see them right there.
Yeah, like that stop sign right down there, that's where they are. And what's the event called?
So it's called Mayfestiversary. So it is
I love it.
It's an anniversary of sorts. It is Dovetail's birthday. We'll be turning 8 this year.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. So we'll be celebrating that as well as the neighborhood that we're both breweries are in. And it is also a fundraiser for the Friendship Center, which is our local food pantry that's been serving the Northwest Side for over 50 years.
And this event, Saturday and Sunday, kicks off on Saturday, and it's in most of this space up the way there.
Yep.
But let's go for a little walk, because you said it kind of takes over this whole space.
It sure
here, right?
does. So we'll have food trucks and food pop-ups all up and down this street right here.
All the way to the end or to the L tracks?
At the L tracks, we're going to have a huge stage. So we have
fun.
live music kicking off at 11 a.m., starting with the Wiggle Worms, which is the Old Town School of Folk Music's children's programming. So we have something for everyone here. It's not just a beer festival. And then here in this parking lot, we transform it into a beer garden. So we'll have large tents, lots of tables to sit down at, so you can enjoy your beer and your food. And and then across the way, Begyle also sets up a few tents as well, and it's just a nice place to gather and hang out.
And as far as the communities involved, you mentioned it a little bit ago, but this isn't just for like beer lovers necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, if you happen to be a beer lover and want to be out in the community doing fun things, this is perfect for you. But that's what you mentioned before about the Wiggle Worms from Old Town School of Folk. It's a community family thing, because this is a very big neighborhood that you guys are in.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for us to include everyone that's in this neighborhood. Also, if you have a four-legged friend, bring them along as well. It's very dog-friendly as well this weekend. But going back to the aspect of the Friendship Center, they are one of our partners in this party, and it is a immediate and direct impact. When you make a gate donation, it goes directly to them. It's not a portion of the proceeds. Everything goes right to them, and it's a way for you to make it a direct impact on the community. And I say this because there's a lot of street festivals in Chicago.
Yes,
Street
there
festival season is awesome, but there's only a few that are independently produced. So it's us and Begyle. It's all DIY. We do it all.
It's no event company coming in.
There's no event company coming in and doing it, and that's why we get to pick our own music. We get to pick our own food vendors. Like it's people that we already have partnerships with and we've worked with before. So it's also an extension of that as well, of what we do throughout the year at our breweries.
Right, and that's why you set the prices for the beer that you have. So people buy beer, it goes back to the brewery.
Exactly.
And then if they get the event you just mentioned, it goes to the folks that it benefits.
Yes.
Which is a lot of fun. That's very great.
Yeah.
It's very Chicago of you to like give back to your neighbors. That's awesome. And for folks, is it something that they need to buy ahead of time as far as tickets or anything like that, or you just buy it right at the gate?
You can buy, it's a suggested gate donation to walk in. $5 does provide almost 2 weeks of food for a neighbor in need, which is incredible. We've done like visual representations of what your $5 donation will cover, and it almost covers half a table. It's incredible what the Friendship Center does. But otherwise, you don't need any beer tickets or food tickets or anything like that. We've got multiple bars or points of sale throughout the festival, so hopefully lines aren't too long. And all the food trucks too that will be set up.
All the food trucks are down on Ravenswood Avenue,
we'll be up
right here,
and down
right?
Ravenswood. So we've got
That's fun.
We've got everything from grilling up bratwursts from Beard and Belly. We've got wood-fired pizzas that are going to be made to order by Bad Johnny's. That's out of the Long Room down at the corner of Irving Park and Ashland. Who else do we have coming? I believe we have the Yum Dum truck that does dumplings. So it's also a wide variety of food choices this week.
Right, so food trucks up and down the street here
Yep.
with the lovely, iconic clock tower that
Yep.
is very Ravenswood. So,
Yeah.
Jenny, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And people want to come by the brewery outside of the event. What's the best time for people to swing by the brewery?
Oh gosh, we are open 7 days a week starting at noon. So come on down any day. We'd love to hang out with you.
Awesome, and it's like you cued the train for me. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah, thanks.
it.
Hope to see everyone.
The event name again?
Mayfestiversary.
This weekend,
This
Saturday,
weekend.
Sunday.
Kicks off at 11 a.m. on Saturday.
All right, well, you heard it there from Jenny. Tom Barnes Chicago at gmail.com or storiesfromthe78.com for the information of this event. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.